Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money channel. I wanted to start this video off with Jeremy Hogan and an update with regards to the Ripple SEC lawsuit. He retweeted out this tweet from James Fillon, and he says, I read the defendant's response letter in their quest to obtain SEC records related to Bitcoin and Ethereum, which the SEC publicly stated are not securities. Bottom line, I would be shocked if the judge does not make the SEC provide these documents. Again, he retweets this out from James Fillon, SEC versus Ripple XRP community. Ripple's reply to the SEC's March 22nd, 2021 opposition to letter motion for discovery of Bitcoin and Ether documents. Guys, all the information will be posted in this video. Jeremy Hogan goes on to say the lawsuit against Brad and Chris bring knowledge of wrongdoing into play, and that is turning into a big mistake for the SEC, as it is what makes these documents relevant. How big a mistake will depend on what is in the documents. And another very interesting thing hidden in the footnote. This is a quote from Jeremy Hogan. The SEC told a retail XRP holder that emailed the SEC that it had not made a determination as to whether XRP was a security in, wait for it, October of 2020. They might have been drafting the lawsuit in October of 2020. So a very astute observation from Jeremy Hogan, a lawyer in the XRP community who has been wowing us with these details, ever since this lawsuit began. Finally, he goes on to say the SEC is not helping itself when it tells the judge half-truths. See Section 3. You can't tell the court you produced 97,000 documents when half of those documents were produced from Ripple to the SEC pre-litigation. That is a sure way to tick off the judge. And so Anderzel says this lawsuit is such a joke. Guys, it is such a joke. I mean, I'm glad we can talk about it and be somewhat lighthearted about the matter that is fairly serious, especially if you have a lot of money invested in XRP. It is great to see, though, that we do have lawyers in the community, people helping out, spreading information as soon as it is available. And so I wanted to thank Jeremy Hogan just for a quick update on that. And with regards to that, also Wrath of Kahneman, if I understand correctly, it may turn out combining all three cases versus the SEC was intentional and genius of Ripple's lawyers, because the SEC must prove the founders knew they were doing wrong. Regulatory confusion, including internal SEC docs, became part of an argument in a concrete way. He says, in other words, it's not just the Howey argument anymore. The environment the SEC created is now part of the case to establish if the founders were reckless. Asking for internal docs to show the SEC wasn't sure is important evidence in the personal case is applicable to Ripple's. I'm not an attorney, but in hindsight, it can look like a well-laid strategy to let the SEC be hoist with their own petard. So, interesting, to say the least. Of course, this is an ongoing matter. I thought it was interesting that they responded to an XRP hodler back in October of 2020 when they were actually drafting, or when Jeremy Hogan suggests or assumes they were drafting the lawsuit at that time, saying that there is no official determination to be made. Interesting events, of course. The crypto market, not faring too badly today. XRP has rebounded a little bit. Right now, trading at about 50.5 cents. We did see it go as low as about 45 cents yesterday, guys, just right down around here. And I've been looking at the charts, looking at historical data, and I've noticed something very, very interesting, and I think it'll get a lot of you guys very, very excited about XRP price. We are bouncing off a significant level of retracement that we've seen in the past that I think will get you guys very, very excited. Real quick though, guys, I just wanted to mention that we are less than 1,500 subscribers away to that 70,000 mark. If you're not subscribed, subscribe now. I am giving away a Ledger Nano S and X on April 1st, but we got to hit 70,000 by March 31st. If you want to be eligible for the giveaway, just subscribe. It's literally all you have to do. Let me continue though. So this from Michael at Val5 Links, the founder of the $150 billion hedge fund Bridgewater Associates, stated that there is a good probability that the US government could ban Bitcoin just as it did with gold ownership back in the 30s. They can't take my Bitcoin from me. So as the Bitcoin correction deepens, the fear, uncertainty, and doubt has returned, with billionaire hedge fund manager Ray Dalio adding a whole bunch more of it in an interview with Yahoo Finance. He says there is a good probability that the US government could ban Bitcoin just as it did with gold in the 1930s. That happened because government leaders at the time did not want gold to compete with fiat money and credit as a store of wealth. And look at what is happening today. Bitcoin becoming the new gold, digital gold, gold 2.0, whatever you want to call it. And just yesterday, Elon Musk tweeted out what was essentially a middle finger to the US government, saying we are going to accept Bitcoin for Tesla payment. And not only that, we're not going to convert that Bitcoin back to dollars. So This is the world we're living in. People are understanding inflation is going to bring us in a world of hurt. And, you know, a lot of these CEOs of companies like Elon Musk are realizing now that we have to hedge our bets somewhere. And so accepting Bitcoin has been their strategy. And Ray Dalio now stating that they don't want other monies to be operating or competing because things can get out of control. This is literally a quote. So I think that it would be very likely that you will have it under a certain set of circumstances outlawed the way gold was outlawed. Let me just go down here. However, there was a little light at the end of Dalio's gloomy outlook. He said Bitcoin has proven itself over the last 10 years. It hasn't been hacked. It's by and large therefore worked on an operational basis. It has built a significant following. It is an alternative, in a sense, storehold of wealth. It's like digital cash, and those are the pluses. Bitcoin obviously does have its faults, but it has gained a following, and it has opened the door for many other cryptocurrencies to follow in its path. And Ray Dalio just seen, you know, this could be the writing on the wall. Bitcoin is behaving the same way gold behaved back in the 30s, and the government did ban gold. So there is a possibility, and there's precedent for this. There is a possibility that the government could at least try to ban Bitcoin. Don't know if they would succeed. I also saw this with regards to, you know, the old system, basically. David Schwartz tweeting this out. No decentralized system will ever do this to you. And look at this. David Schwartz got kicked off of PayPal. You can't use PayPal anymore. Okay, this is a statement that PayPal sent him. At PayPal, we value the safe community of our customers to do business. We noticed activity in your account that's inconsistent with our user agreement, and we no longer offer you PayPal services. So on and so forth. The cheeky thing, though, no decentralized system will ever do this to you, was the comment David Schwartz made with regards to this. Of course, peer-to-peer crypto payments, the purest form of a decentralized payment. And, you know, we can exchange value back and forth with XRP if we so choose. We can use our Bitcoin to buy Teslas now if we so choose. This is going to be the future. We're going to see this more and more. And, you know, it's a constant struggle. It's a constant battle of the old system working with the new. And I don't think there's going to be a smooth transition. I think we're going to see a bit of a butting up of heads in the fact that there is the technology for peer-to-peer payments that exists today, where you can cut out the middleman altogether. You know, this whole libertarian idea of I want to be my own bank, fine. But there is also the old system, and they are very powerful, and they have a lot of money. Ripple, of course, wants to integrate with that system to make that more efficient for real-world use cases like cross-border payments is one example. And so I think we are going to see this more and more, and I think that a lot of people like Ray Dalio are bringing this up because the writing's on the wall. The average consumer is more intelligent now than they were back in the 1930s. Technology has advanced. How can a country really ban you from holding Bitcoin, especially if you have your cryptocurrency located in cold storage like Ledger Nano or something similar? So I am giving away that Ledger Nano, but if you guys are interested in purchasing one, I do also have an affiliate link down in the description of this video if you guys want to use it. You don't have to use it if you don't want to. Meanwhile, major crypto trader Bitstamp, BitGo, and several other trading platforms have transferred 85 million XRP tokens in the past 24 hours. Yesterday, I did a video about, you know, this idea that could exchanges be on the verge of relisting XRP sooner rather than later. I'll link that video up here if you guys didn't catch that. And now we're seeing more cryptocurrency, more XRP specifically, being transferred to some of these exchanges. So popular crypto tracking service Whale Alert has detected several major transactions carrying Ripple-affiliated XRP tokens. Overall, 85 million XRP has been shifted from leading European crypto platform Bitstamp and several other crypto exchanges. We are seeing 25 million XRP being transferred from Bitstamp to Uphold and 30 million XRP being transferred from an unknown wallet to Bitstamp. So more of these transfers taking place. The big one was in yesterday's video, Binance US. Considering Binance US has halted the trading of XRP, yet they were getting this large quantity of XRP sent to them. So I'd advise you guys to check out that video if you didn't catch it yesterday. Right now we're going to talk about XRP price though, and you know, at first glance, I mean, I look at these charts every day. At first glance, it doesn't really look like anything out of the ordinary is happening. I mean, we did see a rebound. This was significant. Okay, XRP did come right down yesterday. There was quite a big dump yesterday for the entire crypto space. So Bitcoin came down as well. The entire crypto market came down. Here, let me just bring it up here real quickly. So the market cap is only at 1.6 trillion. So we have seen some significant losses. Bitcoin dominance slipping a little, just under 60%. And you can see over the last 24 hours, Bitcoin down over 5%, Ethereum down over 5%, Binance Coin over 6%, Cardano down about 2.3%, Polkadot down 13%, and XRP down almost 8% in the last 24 hours. So we did see this significant sell-off for much of the crypto space, and you know, some people panicking, obviously the OGs who have been in the crypto sphere for a while, saying, bah, you know, 15%, that doesn't bug me whatsoever. I can stand through that to make the next leg up. And when is that next leg up going to happen? Well, it's looking like this, guys. At first glance, this is more significant than you might think, and I'll tell you why. So XRP did come down to this level here. This level here is about 45.2 and then bounce right back up, right now trading at about 50.5 cents, 0.5047 to be exact. So why is that level significant? Well, first, let me take all this off. Let me bring this on the daily for you guys. And I know I've done videos in the past that describe what I call the Nike swoosh pattern on this chart. And if you guys don't know what it is, I will link a video up here with regards to the XRP chart pattern when I did see it again. And sure enough, XRP did pump after we saw that Nike swoosh pattern. Now, what is the Nike swoosh pattern, you may ask? It is this. Basically down and up, okay? And we can see it makes a Nike swoosh. I'm just lining up the bottoms here, and I mean, my artistic abilities aren't the greatest, but you guys can see the bottoms. After a big move down, we are slowly making our way back up. We saw it back here as well, okay? Nike swoosh, okay? And this basically brought us to the bull run of 2017. And I'm also seeing it now here, guys, with higher lows on the chart, and we are forming a swoosh pattern. Now, the other thing I wanted to mention, because it's not just the Nike swoosh pattern, was likening what we're seeing today to the fractal pattern from back in 2017. And I believe I mentioned this on this channel before, so let me just bring this fractal pattern up here. Zoom in on this so you guys can see this. Take a look at this. And, okay, at first glance, this is more of a compressed, smaller version of what we're seeing today. This is widely exaggerated. Of course, we had those big swings for XRP at the beginning of an altcoin rally back in November of 2020. Then, of course, the SEC lawsuit brought the XRP token all the way back down to the 20s. Then we saw that pump group breathe some new life into XRP, and now we're just kind of hovering in and around here, and we're just kind of waiting. Okay, this is kind of like a waiting period where we're just seeing XRP vacillate, and we kind of don't really know where it's going to go next. Well, let me just delete some of that, get that off the chart. I don't want to mess this up. Well, okay, so here is the fractal, and you guys can see similar moves here for that fractal back in 2017. The sharp move up, sharp move down, a bounce, double bottom, then another move up, sellers taking profits, coming back down, but of course higher lows, as we're seeing here, higher lows, another move up, and in the case of 2017, this would be the equivalent, okay, these tops here, in my mind, would be the equivalent to the 80-cent mark that we're seeing today, 79, 80-cent mark, in and around here, in and around here. And we know we're trying to break through this old resistance from back in 2018, September 2018. So there's the resistance, and we're seeing it here, okay? So this is similar to what we saw in this fractal back in 2017. Move back down, making a new higher low, and then finally, boom, shot up to the upside. All right, let me just get rid of these circles here. Just to keep this very, very clean. Now, here, let me extend this out so you guys can see, get a better idea of where I'm going with this if you still can't see the pattern here in the chart. So I'm just going to extend this out a bit and give you guys a sense. Now, I know I'm kind of manipulating this fractal a little bit, but it's the pattern that I'm more interested in rather than the actual fractal itself, just to demonstrate that the pattern is actually quite similar to what we saw back then. And now that I've kind of extended it a bit, I think you guys can see that. Okay, the similarities in that pattern, the ups, the downs, and then the most significant part of this, in my opinion at least, is that trend line, the higher lows moving up, okay? Higher lows moving up, to me, signifies that we are on our way up. Now, the last thing I wanted to show you guys, and I think that this is very, very significant and quite interesting as well. Let me throw a Fibonacci on here from the top here all the way to the bottom down here. Okay, so from that first altcoin rally up back in November of 2020 down to the trough, the absolute bottom where XRP hit about 17 cents right after the lawsuit dropped. We saw all this movement, and now where are we sitting, guys? At about 50.5 cents, just sitting here on the 0.5 level. And if I bring this on the hourly, maybe you can see that a little better. Remember when I was saying that we bounced off this level and how this was significant? Well, this is the 0.5 on the Fibonacci. You guys can see that XRP did come down below there and then shoot right back up again. Right at this 0.5 level, right? We found the resistance there and came shooting right back up. The 0.5 level, again, remember that. Let's put this back on the daily. I'm going to go back to this part of the chart here. And guys, what do we see here? Right over here, again, this was the same fractal that I took and brought over to today's chart. And if I zoom in here, guys, let me take it off auto, zoom in as much as possible. See if I can get in even closer here. And what do we see here on the 0.5 level, guys? Right before XRP took off. So if you guys can't catch it here, this is the 0.5. This is XRP on the daily from back in 2017. What happened was it bounced down, all right, up, and then right after that, again, this is on the daily, the next couple of days were super bullish for XRP at that point in time. And that is what brought XRP at that moment in time to the full Fibonacci extension, which was up here to about 79 cents. So let me zoom out again. So again, just to reiterate, that was the 0.5 right here. And from that point, XRP skyrocketed up, completing the full Fibonacci, the 4.236, which means if we are in the same spot as we are from back then, this is the 0.5. Of course, we are seeing that bullish candlestick at least start right now. And I'm not saying I'm predicting the time on this. I'm not saying this is going to happen tomorrow, but we are seeing that resistance at the 0.5. So could this be the beginning of the first leg of the XRP rally? If XRP performs a full Fibonacci retracement, we could see XRP up to $2.80 approximately. That would bring us up to the 4.236 level. I don't know, it's getting me excited, but I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Guys, 70,000, less than 1,500 subscribers away. Subscribe now, you will be eligible for a Ledger Nano S or X. I'm giving one away on April 1st, but we got to reach 70,000 by March 31st. And like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.